Like I said, I was not the best off-road racer by any means. I don't know how to keep the car together, so to speak. And that's one thing about, we built the goalie pretty tough, you know, and lightweight, but it's pretty strong. And we were able to run a little bit harder and keep it together. But I still had Strop tapping me on the knee, slow down, you know, do this. Because you kind of get in a rhythm. You start running faster and faster and faster. Something's going to bite you if you aren't real careful. And I was fortunate to have Strop, you know, pound me on the knee about that time. I almost kicked him out one time. We lost the front wheel brake. We lost it, so we plugged the front of the thing up, the line up, and so I had a 3-wheel brakes, which was a little more difficult to drive. But before he got back in the truck, or in the Bronco, he said, "You're just too tough on the brakes," and blah, blah. And almost drove off and left him out there. And he was such a kind man, you know, he was such a great friend. Ford was pondering on building a 2-wheel Bronco. And so Strop built a prototype with the I-beam front suspension in the Bronco, sent it back to Detroit. And somehow they pondered over it, decided didn't want to do it, I guess. They sent it back to Strop. When I saw that, I said, "Strop, that's what I want for an off-road vehicle." He said, "You're kidding?" I said, "Oh, that's it." So I never even pre-run the 500, and Strop had himself. So I tried to get Strop to build Big Goalie. And he said, "No, you get too far away from Ford." You know, and of course I wanted to win. I wanted to beat the motorcycle, and whatever. And Dick Russell, who worked for Bill Strop, Strop wouldn't do it. Dick Russell said, "You know, we'll build it." And so he started going to lunch and making drawings and stuff like that. So Russell started building it at home and putting the ideas that he and I'd come up with. I went back to Indianapolis, and I said, mouthed off and said something to Mickey Thompson, that we were doing this thing in the garage at Russell's house. And Strop got all angry and mad, and thought we were trying to undercut him or something. I don't know what happened. Wouldn't talk to me. He was really mad. We finally, because of that, Strop says, "Well, bring it over to where his shop was, and we'll finish it." You know, we put some different trailing arms on the front end, and of course the fiberglass tube frame bought in. You had to have a cover over the top, so I figured if you're going to do that, why not just make a wing for it? And that really gave its personality. And of course it had lights popped out of the wing itself. I'm proud of the fact that you know, I've been fortunate to do well, and guys look up to me as well. And of course my name, Parnelli, is catchy as heck, and it's over 50 years coming up, you know, for off-road racing. It has become a major event, and a yearly event, and promoted year after year after year. It certainly has played a part in my career, really, an outstanding part. Really overall, you know, you don't remember the pain so much as the times you do well. And I've been fortunate to do well, have great memories from my whole racing career.